welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets. Today's beer is going to be the last beer I have in my fridge from BrewDog. It's going to be their Hardcore IPA. It's a double IPA, or Imperial IPA. It says here explicit Imperial Ale, on 9.2% alcohol, and it's brewed with Simcoe, Centennial, and Columbus hops. I don't know the IBU though, unfortunately, though I'd like to know. And there's a little bit of fuzz. People actually thought when I, along with Jacob, reviewed the Hardcocked IPA was just the same beer as the Hardcore IPA, just it's named Hardcocked IPA in Denmark. It's not. It's too and also because the descriptions is pretty much alike, but it's two unique, different beers. The one is a standard IPA, this is a double IPA. But it should be a pretty good double IPA. Haven't had this yet, and I'm also going to review the Mikkeller IBU very soon. But I wanted to review the Mikkeller and BrewDog collab they did. I Hardcore U, but I don't get that currently. But I have the two different ones, the BU and this one, the Hardcore IPA. So I'm gonna be reviewing those instead. If I get a hold of the Hardcore IPA or I Hardcore U, I'm definitely gonna review that as well. But let's crack this double IPA open. Oh, that was quite stuck on there. Just a standard BrewDog cap, and now that smells nice and hoppy. And again, I'm using this tulip wine glass. Oh, that's a lovely, lovely color on there. Should be pretty big. Yeah, that's a lovely double IPA color. It's cloudy, deep orange, amber type of color. Looks nice. 1.5 finger off-white head. Definitely looks like a traditional double IPA, so let's check out the aroma on this one. Very hoppy, very resiny. Very also caramelly. Damn, I actually forgot to read out loud the info here, but I'll just read it out fast. This Imperial India Pale Ale rocks hardcore, but don't feel obliged to take our word for it. This little bottle has a grandiloquent story to tell. 2,204 malted Maris Otter grains gave all they had to offer the world to provide this robustly delicate toffee malt canvas for the ensuing epic. 4 hop cones willingly sacrifice themselves in a fiery cauldron that is our brew kettle to ensure your mouth is left feeling punished and puckering for more. 9,900,000,000 yeast cells frantically fermented their little hearts out as these sugars were magically turned into alcohol in the dark depths of our fermentation tanks. 2 humans and 1 canine companion are relatively happy with this results. I believe it won a gold award at the World Beer Cup as well, but they're very resiny, along with a decent amount of pine, slightly fruity as well. It smells really hoppy. A lot of malt as well, like an oily. It smells like really thick as well, like an oily thickness to it in the aroma. Like I really like when you can predict the body of the beer, and I think this is going to be pretty big body according to the aroma. Like an oily hop juice maybe. But also got a lot of malts in here, a lot of caramel malts. This isn't exactly fresh. Don't know the bottling date on here, nope. But it's not as fresh as it could be, so I have to keep that in mind. But let's fill up the glass here and check out the BrewDog Hardcore IPA. Yeah, that is pretty big body wise. It's a quite big body. It's very dry. It really rips up your taste buds. It's extremely dry actually, and it's got like a slightly oily texture to it. Really big tasting, almost like in a big barley wine. The body on it, but the flavor is quite piney. You can definitely taste the Centennial hops in here. There's a bit of grapefruit as well. It's not as fresh, squeezed, juicy type of hoppy flavor as in some like American double IPAs. Even though it's not that fresh, there's a lot of like nice hoppy juicy upper qualities to it, and also you can definitely taste the alcohol, like a almost liquor type of heavy feel to it. Nice amount of caramel as well. Pretty nice maltiness to it as well. It's not an extremely heavy malt backbone, but it's definitely there. It's actually rather nice tasting. Yeah, the only thing it's the hops taste slightly like dusty, probably because of the age. Well, also you get some pine resin as well. And yeah, it is more of an East Coast style American IPA with just a touch of like grapefruit, but it's still quite nice. So yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't go as far as calling this one of the best double IPAs I've had, but it's certainly not bad at all. Definitely one I think I could pick up again, especially because it's really cheap here in Denmark. I think I paid, what was it, 25 kroners for one bottle of this, and that is really cheap for a double IPA in Denmark. I mean, usually a double IPA, especially if I get an American one, it's around 30. Nah, that depends on which brewery it is from, but sometimes I can get like the Captain Lawrence IPA, double IPA I get is only 35 kroners or something like that, 40 maybe, but usually they're around the 50-60 kroners, so it is really, really cheap. It's half priced compared to some Danish double IPAs, but it's rather nice, though it's not the best double IPA I've had. But yeah, rating wise, I think I'll land on like an 87. It is good. Yeah, that's it for this beer review, guys. Let me know what you think of this BrewDog Hardcore IPA if you've had it. I think it's a solid double IPA. And as I said, an 87 for it. There you have it. And yeah, that's it for this beer review, guys. Let me know what you think of the beer if you've had it, as I just said, and what is up with me today. And yeah, remember to subscribe, comment, thumbs up, all that stuff. And I'm going to say cheers, guys, and I'll see you in another beer review.